Hey guys, we're working on some things. Of course, of course, of course. Anyway, I think we're live. I think we are. I can't tell exactly, but we're going to say we are. Okay. Definitely need to clean this up. We'll be cleaning that up some other time. Maybe another video. Anyway, put that away. Okay. First things first, we look at all we're working with. Bunch of keychain stuff there. Spilled a bunch of mine. Lovely Scrabble tiles. These are nice Scrabble tiles because they're the plastic. They just feel nice, sound nice. Some toy stuff there. Some baggies. Some eye pins. Some E6000. I guarantee you that Gorilla Glue is all cured. But there's some nice eye pins in there. Cool. Alright, cool. That bag is sorted. Okay. I'm most interested in this little baggie. It is a bunch of little charms for a charm bracelet. Spiders, witches, moons with cats. Spider. Doesn't really match. Tiny little witches. Little tiny. Get up really close. Pumpkin. Carriage. Skulls are always fun. Bats are always fun, and kitty cats. Cats. Haunted houses. More cats. Pumpkins. More bats. Excellent. Skull with wings. Scooter. Kitty cat. Vampires. So it was a very nice selection For someone like me, especially, who likes the spookier stuff. Skull with a little flower. So, some of these won't really make good bookmarks. They're a little too, I don't know. I want to say too three-dimensional because you want things that are kind of flat for bookmarks. But then again, hey, that's interesting. We'll put him aside. Little tiny witch. Little tiny spider. Oh, there we go. Need to see that. What is that? It's got the body of a cat. Can't quite identify it. It's alright, little tiny pumpkins. Little tiny witch. There we are. And that little kitty cat. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is a lot of little charms. They're very cute. They're nice little end pieces to something. Oh. There's my jump rings. Very nice. Wire rings. Beads and things. More wire. Oh. I was really hoping at one point or another to have more tools, but that's okay. Beads, beads, everywhere beads. Oh, and there goes the mic. This looks like, huh? Let me go through that. So here's some more Scrabble tiles. These are wood, more traditional type. Got some glass seed beads. All kinds of pins and buttons and things. Eye hooks. Pen backs. Like I said, a whole bunch of jump rings. Findings, clasps. Different sizes. Those are always nice. A lot of stuff is getting spilled out. All right. Okay. All right. So, that's pretty. All right. Okay. Got a few pieces of ribbon here we can start with. Got more ribbon on the wall. I don't need these headphones. Nothing's going on that I need to hear. All right. Okay, so I believe that to be actual turquoise because I believe it was given to me by my father a long time ago when he was doing some jewelry stuff. That means that this is jasper. So these are actual, like, semi-precious. We're not going to do anything bookmark with semi-precious just yet, so I'll put that to the side. These are findings. These are like necklace clasps. So not for bookmarks. We'll put these over here. There's some nice smaller pieces down here that can be used for what we're looking for. That's nice. Of course, this beads of all descriptions. Actually looks like some glass. I don't know if that's genuine stone or not. But anyway, so there's that. Jump rings. You always need jump rings. Oh, tiny. Pieces of stuff here as well. There we go. That's what I was looking for. course, these. Now, the issue with these, I'm doing bookmarks today, is I can't find my needle nose pliers. Well, that's pretty. That's stone. So instead, we're going to do some other stuff. Okay. For one thing, we're going to try and mount this lovely bird on a jump ring. Really don't mind. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I just don't think that the metal is fine enough to go through, and I don't have my bead reamer with me. And yes, while that's a very funny word, bead reamer, it is a real thing. Yep, that was what I was afraid would happen, is I've already broken him. Yeah, well, it's a shame. It's probably likely to happen even with a bead reamer. That's okay. We have ways to fix him. This is why it's an adventure. We will put him away until we can find a more respectful way to do that. Our little jump rings right there. Okay. Okay. So my question is quickly becoming, if I don't have the needle nose pliers with which to open and close jump rings properly, what do we do with ourselves? Or to pinch the bookmark thingies closed, what do we do with ourselves? I think that's a very good question. Let's see. This pewter. I mean, we can just talk about the project. We can clean some things. Oh, I'm very disappointed. In myself more than anything else. I always assume that I'm better prepared than I am. And then when I'm not, it's very frustrating. So we'll clean. This will be a short stream. We'll do some cleaning. Shake it up, shake it up. Barkeeper's friend. This keychain, it's a blank. It looks like it's meant to be engraved or punched. It says it's genuine pewter. It'll shine up pretty. Pewter's a nice metal. It's a mixture of lead and I'm not sure what else. I'd have to look it up. Elbow grease on that. See how dull it is on the back there? And how bright and shiny that is right now. Now we're going to get the edges really quick because you can't forget those edges. And those look like owls on the edge that are already punched in, which is really cool. I have a thing for owls, but he's nice and bright and shiny, just that quick. Little pewter piece. This is what I was looking at earlier. It's a little bangle chain. I've had this I think I've had him for a long time. So we'll start, so you can see how rusty dusty that is. You can even kind of open him up on the inside there. Actually, I'm going to close it to clean it because it just, there we go. Starting on the inside because I want to. No, I'm starting on the inside because it's not a dramatic change. It's not a dramatic change to do the inside. Believe it or not, I'm not going for drama right this second. I'm going to go for drama when I do the outside, and once I have the dramatic, I want to be done with it. So you can already take the clean end of the cloth now. All right. So, based on earlier how dirty it was, and now you can see it's much, much cleaner on the inside there. Find the part of the cloth that has the cleaner on it. Anyway, close it back up because now we get to do the fun part, which is the outside. The part that's going to really change the look of the piece. Just get a little on there. Now, this stuff requires elbow grease. See, already you can see the difference in the shine. And we're just, like I said, we're just polishing this up right now. Some people like the patina on these pieces, and I do too, to a certain degree. But there's also like something really nice if you see the difference between this that I've just spent just a couple minutes really bringing that brightness back, and then that. Ooh, that's a lot. Man. So dark spot right there. Get in there a little bit of extra. Yeah. It doesn't want to. That's fine. Now you just kind of go through and hit the high spots or the dark spots or whatever you want to call it. And the edges. We'll get the edges real quick. I almost always forget to get the edges, so I gotta remind myself. Cool. Okay, it's a bright, shiny piece now. See if there's anything else in my pile that I wanted to shine up. It's pretty shiny already. Not too dull. Yeah. All right. That is a little... Yeah, so that's a little bit disappointing because we... That means I have to find my tools. And I wonder where they've gotten off to. I found my wire cutters, which are nice to have, of course. Some nice beads there. Of course, those charms. All of that. So the idea is to do, they're called ribbon bookmarks. And what you do for those, I'll at least go through the process really quick, is find a piece of a nice bit of ribbon. So what you do for those is you have ribbon, find the end of it. Nice, simple cross grain there. Satin. So I always pick up a Terry Pratchett. This is what I've got. So you have these ends. Of different widths. You match your widths to your ribbon. Too narrow. Too wide, too narrow. There we go. And then with a pair of jewelry pliers, you clamp it onto the end. Well, you also end up, and then you hang charms and, oh, sorry. So you clamp it, it's got these little spikies onto the ends of the ribbon, and you put charms and things, dangling off the edge there. And so then you've got this really pretty little ribbon that you put in your book. Now, I've already measured. My paperback here is a little bit under 7 inches tall. So you want your ribbon, the part that's going to be in the book, to be a little over 7 inches. And some books are going to be bigger than this. Some books are going to be smaller. So we're going to actually go for a good 9 inches here. Go ahead, do 9. Trim it nice and straight. Well, attempt to trim it nice and straight. Okay. Now the problem with it is that these will spike into it, and a lot of this ribbon wants to fray. Now the beautiful thing about that is they're made out of a rayon. So what we're going to do is we're going to gently melt the edge there. Please be an adult or have an adult for this part. There are other ways to do it that are safer. This is just the way I choose to do it. See, I'm not actually burning it. I'm running it against the edge of the flame so that it melts the very edge. Another way to do it would be to take a safer way to do it probably would be to take some fabric glue and glue the edge. I wonder if I have enough grip strength. Oh, I do. Not quite enough to make it pinch all the way down. Yeah. So that's definitely going to require some needle nose pliers, because the idea is to make sure that it stays down, right? And then you hang your jewelry off of that, your little charms and things. And then it's a lovely little bookmark, right? So that's the idea. This one, unfortunately, is, I mean, it's fine. It's I just don't have the hand strength to do it without the pliers that I thought I had on hand. And so that's why we're disappointed today. But we are learning. As part of what the whole learning process is. So at that point, you would take and make a pretty little, that would be a bit much, but a pretty piece. Some beads and things. This has, if you're into Halloween, this has candy corns and pumpkins. Take apart a piece of jewelry that you're not going to use otherwise, and you upcycle it, you redo it. I do not need that. So yeah. So, there's that. I have ways to make keychains. We'll do some keychains. See, this is what happens when you go through life without a plan. You know? So, but yeah, immediately what we can do is just break off these cheap plastic parts. I did a nice little bit of wire cutters. And now I have so now we can do that. Jump rings I can actually open and close with my bare hands usually. 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 Oh, there we go. Well, that's fine. Split ring keychain is easy enough. Okay. And then, just for a bit of change, you put your little birdie on. And this is where you also want your needle nose pliers because, well, quite frankly, with those, you can make designs and things. But you get that, and you make little keychains and things very, very quickly. I would get a pair of, like I said, I will get a pair of needle nose pliers, finish the end of that quietly, quickly, to the point. And he is done and dust, ready to go. Very simple, very quick, super easy to ship, super easy to, do all the things with. That's like just the most simple way to do a upcycled piece. Really, I mean, it really, really is the simplest thing to do. Is just to take pieces of jewelry, tear them apart, and put them back together in new ways. Oh, that's what that is. I had to think as to what that was. This could also mean these can also go on earring hooks. They can go on, because they're usually in pairs, I just used that purple one there. You can make all, I like doing keychains though. But for right now, we're just gonna put our little owl beads. They're very, very cute in here, so they don't get lost. I am bad to lose things. But yeah, that kind of thing just goes very quickly once you have the right tools. I think that is a good first little tiny baby stream to get us started. I will continue to work, of course, get some things put together, ready to go, listed. That kind of thing. All that good stuff. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. With these particular keychains, something else that's fun to do is, if you're a painter, you paint and you put your paintings in those and sell that. I don't do much painting anymore. It's just something I haven't been doing for a bit. But you can. So yeah, gonna clean up this mess. We're going to call it here because I'm talking to a empty chat room, which that's streaming. That's the way it goes when you're just starting out. I was ill prepared as usual, but we're going to work it out and we're going to figure things out. We're going to do more later down the line. Get in the comments. Tell me what you'd rather see. Would you rather watch me make more stuff when I have more tools at my disposal, more the proper things, and we can just crank out some keychains real quick? We can do that kind of thing. I was sent an idea from a friend of mine to do some collages, some framed pieces like that, and that would require actually some of my embroidery skills, which I've done in the past. I think that's really neat. So I can show that off a little bit. But yeah, so once I find all my tools and dig all that out and all that good stuff, we'll get to doing more. And I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.